I'm in round 9, open level of the battle tower. This is a continuation of the streak I had in the bingo. And I'm using a team that's kind of based on it. I had Tauros, latios, and skarmory. And I'm trying out Slaking instead of Tauros. You have choice band. With a similar move set. Return Earthquake, Shadow Ball, Double Edge, and the Tauros has the same except it's Hidden Power Ghost. And Tauros is slightly faster at 110 base speed, which with a beneficial nature allows it to outspeed base 120. And Slaking only has 100, which means actually I need to check this because yeah, you get outsped by base 115 by 1 point. At level 50 it's a speed tie. So I suppose I could take no, there's a Gengar at 327, so this speed still does something. So yeah, unfortunately you don't outspeed the Starmie. And instead of Latios I have a Claydol with Select Berry, Endure, Explosion. And the idea is just Slaking has Truant, so after you use a move you probably want to switch out. And one of the options is switch into Claydol, explode, you get a free switch back. No idea if it's gonna work well. I just wanted a ground type together with the Skarmory. And that's... oh, wrong one. At first I was thinking Flygon. But I didn't really know what to give Flygon except for Earthquake. That's always kind of the issue I have with Flygon. It's very good at Earthquaking and then not really much else. Which, just being good at Earthquaking is already really good, so it's kind of fine. And Flygon is probably better. But I wanted to try out this boom. This team is not made to be consistent, it's made to be pretty fast. And still fairly strong. Let's see, Gold Trainer, Eva. I don't know the damage calcs on this, but I think I one-shot this. And we do. So let me know how the game audio is. I changed the settings a little bit because usually... oh, there's Skarmory. That's one of the Pokemon kind of struggle with, but I have Curse Skarmory, so we're gonna try to curse up and get through the Skarmory. Oh, the counter might be an issue actually. Of course, when I had Latios, Skarmory was no problem. It's Rock Slide Skarmory, interesting. But I figured, well, how often do I run into a Skarmory? I can probably just deal with my own Skarmory, but maybe not. How much damage do we do? I don't want to die to a counter. Oh, we do no damage. We don't have to worry about the counters. Not yet, at least. It doesn't have any healing, so it's fine. There actually is one Curse Arrest Skarmory. Okay, that's kind of an issue. It has fly, so I don't think it could ever beat me. But I'd have to stall it out, so... That's definitely a downside of this team. I also took Brick Break away from Slaking. I had a older Slaking build with Brick Break over Double Edge. And that would obviously help a little bit against Skarmory. But yeah, then just when I think, well, don't have to worry too much about Skarmory, I immediately run into Skarmory. Depending on how the claydol performs, I might just switch back to latios for the next round. I mostly just want to test Slaking instead of Tauros. And the claydol just was something extra. Also because I was considering using a Starmie instead of a latios, and then I was thinking, okay, then I need like a flygon instead of Skarmory, so I have something that's not weak to electric. But I ended up with something completely different. And the reason I was considering Starmie over Slaking was for some future project. I wanted all Emerald Pokemon. The only thing you don't get in Emerald on this team is the Salac Berry. You need, I think, one of the GameCube games. So I'd probably put the flygon on if I wanted something similar to this team. And I just don't have explosion, but I still have an immunity to electric, strong earthquake, stronger than I have on the claydol. This claydol is max attack, but does have a plus speed nature, so it outspeeds Suicune. Doing a lot of flinching, but this Skarmory is finally going down. Probably should rest. Don't really care that much. I think I'll be fine without rest. Yeah, definitely. More rock slides, more flinches? No. Okay. The cursed Skarmory has been surprisingly nice. Problem is, you take a lot of time to set up and then they switch in a Pokemon with a fire or electric type move and you either let it die or you have to switch into something. So that's not the best. But it's really good at 1v1ing things. Okay, at the bingo, I had a Charizard survive on 1 HP when I returned with Tauros. That's definitely not happening now. Heracross, okay, free switch. Well, free. we switch into... Well, we could switch into both, actually. We don't actually resist. Oh, it goes for Rock Tomb. Well, I guess it's the same thing. We don't actually resist with Skarmory, but we have such good defense. I don't think Air Lace kills. Rock Tomb, which one is that again? Don't think it's the reversal one, but let me check. No, it's the max bulk one. It does have focus band counter. Okay, let's just curse. I don't actually have Psychic on my claydol. I did think, like, I want to resist into fighting types, and Psychic was one of the first things I thought of. But then I wanted to go Explosion, so I decided to just go max attack. It fails counter. I think we KO. Didn't go for counter, so we don't have to worry about focus band. And there it goes. And Flareon will just let Skarmory go. I didn't want to use Slaking in the bingo because you have to always switch out, and with Tauros you could, depending on what switches in, you can just stay in and one-shot it as well, or just deal a bunch of damage. And I like that more because I wanted to go as fast as possible. And being forced to switch could be, like, it could sometimes be bad for the Pokemon that you have in the back. Especially with the Latios I had, like, it has no recovery, but it wants Calm Mind, so you don't want to take hits if it's not necessary. Ludicolo. Let me check. What kind of... Is there any max defense Ludicolos? Well, there's plus nature, 170 HP, 170 defense. Let's see what a double edge does to this. Enough. We have more HP on the Slaking, so recoil doesn't matter as much. Do I want to switch into Skarmory? I'm not sure. Medicham does a lot of damage. Dynamic Punch. Okay, that's a little annoying. Does Shadow Ball kill this? I'm max attack, but I'm only, what, base 70? Medicham has no bulk. We outspeed, which is nice. This is the special attacking Medicham, so it has Ice Punch. Yeah, we don't even get close, I figured. It's kind of bad if we die to Confusion. Probably should have just gone for Explosion or switched. I think I'm gonna get rid of the confusion by switching. I hope I don't get burned, but I think it doesn't matter. Maybe we die to the burn, then it would matter, of course. But if it's Thunder Punch, okay, it's free. And I suppose I might have as well Shadow Ball and then explode on the next mon. Wish Cash. How much do we do to Wish Cash? Enough. Altaria, okay. I think we probably just kill with return. Or is there max physical bulk Altarias? Kind of. It's another Bolt 170 with Perish Song. Let's just see how much we do. Oh, it is the Perish Song one. And we did not do enough, but we would have done enough with Double Edge. It's good to know. It has Attract. Skarmory would be immune. This Altaria can't lock me in, so that's fine. It has Dragon Breath, which can cause confusion. Confusion, I mean paralysis. There it is. We don't get paralyzed. Pretty sure we're gonna need at least 2 hits to kill this. We have no attack investment. Actually, it's gonna switch out on its own. Yeah, it's actually gonna survive another one, but it's gonna switch out. So I'm also gonna switch out into Slaking. Hexplout, okay. Let's just double edge. Don't think it was necessary, but we have HP. Oh yeah, that definitely wasn't necessary. Armaldo, okay, that's a pretty dangerous Pokemon. Get Sword Stance. Or Choice Band. Brick Break. This is guaranteed Quick Claw. One of them has sword stance. Not this one. We no longer have a Select Berry, doesn't matter. Irontail, Quick Claw, missed, didn't do anything. And it's down. Let's just take this out. Another reason to go Flygon, besides that it has better attack and speed, is that it also resists fire, which would be great if we have Skarmory out and a fire type comes in. Metagross, okay, I couldn't kill this with Tauros, but we should easily kill this. Well, I don't know about some of the bulky sets. Yeah, this one survived. It must be pretty high bulk. With rest, that's definitely bulky. When it's double team too. Yep. This is gonna take a while. I'm gonna fully set up and try to kill it. I guess it's gonna keep resting. I'm not gonna do enough damage. Miss is nice. If it starts getting boost with Meteor Mash, that could actually be bad. Once it's asleep, I can just switch in an Earthquake. Probably with Slaking. But it might also work with claydol. You just need to hit 2 instead of 1. Oh yeah, I suppose because of double team that actually doesn't work. I guess we're just stalling. It's actually only 170 HP and no other bulk, so I'm somewhat surprised. I thought Slaking would do more damage. Okay, Mash does nothing. Well, that's a decent amount from Aerial Ace. I might want to rest myself. Just so I'm saving PP, because he's gonna keep resting. And I'm gonna do 3 attacks and then it rests again. And I need to stall it out of rest. Oh, it actually didn't go for it yet. But that's fine. Well, actually I was full HP again. So it only worked because it didn't go for rest. Once it's stalled out of meteor meshes, its only other attacking move is Earthquake, which it can't hit. So it might start using Rest even at full HP. But there's also the quirk where it will use Earthquake against Pokemon that are immune. So I guess we'll see. Went for Rest here. I think I'm gonna try to keep it at full HP so we stall Rest faster. Toxic is less useful than Rest, so let's throw away some Toxic first. More Meteor Meshes. I suppose I should be going for Rest again. I always end up PP stalling. It wasn't even max double teams yet. I always end up PP stalling things even when I'm not planning to. I did actually consider like hidden power ground on the skarmory. And this would be why. Because of course Toxic doesn't affect steel types. Air Lace is not gonna do any damage to steel types because weak move, resisted, we have no attack investment, so even at +6 doesn't really do anything. Oh, it's spamming Earthquake. But luckily it's only 10 PP. And the AI does not have PP up. So this won't take too long. Of course, Rest also still 9 PP. Unless I missed it using a Rest at full HP. I don't think I did. Let's keep some Toxics just in case. Not sure what we would want to Toxic, but there's the Rest. Once it's using double teams again, we can start attacking. Which is nice because it means we don't have to worry about struggle damage, but we're +6 defense, so unless it crits it doesn't do anything. But there's double team. Can we 4-shot it or is it a roll? Doesn't look like a 4-shot, maybe. Wait, it still had one? It just decided to double team for no reason. I wonder if it was the last PP. Like, for some reason, I don't know if there's really AI logic for it or if it's just random, but I have had a lot of situations where it keeps 1 PP on a move. Does it rest? Yes, okay. I guess because it's full HP, Rest and double team were the same chance. Usually they go for the recovery move because even at full HP, like they could be attacked before they go. So it could still do something. Might be that Rest has a slightly lower priority because you go to sleep, or it might just be completely a 50-50. Okay. It's not full HP and it didn't go for rest, so it must be out this time. Or maybe it was something to do with the low PP. Like it keeps 1 or 2. And sometimes the AI is just really strange, so I don't know. I've never looked up the logic for the AI. I just have a feeling for it. Yeah, and this is what I mean with you set up the +6 and in comes a Pokemon that you don't do anything against. Let's go. Could be bad if we get burned or crit. I guess I just let Skarmory go. Although Skarmory is probably more important than Claydol. We'll let Claydol go. Unless it outspeeds and it survives this turn. Well, I guess I could always outspeed with Endure. Does any Blaziken have speed, actually? I forget. Might be one of those Pokemon that doesn't get speed. It has a Select Berry. This one doesn't have speed, so we outspeed here. Earthquake surely KOs, right? It's Stab or Max Attack. And it's 0 bulk. Why is there another Skarmory on my screen? How much damage are we doing with the double edge? It's actually more damage than Brick Break would be anyway. It's not enough. Drill Peck. That actually kills me next turn, so I guess I'll switch. Is this the same Skarmory? No, it could be another one. Two of them have Drill Peck. No, it looks like it is the same Skarmory. Opponent 6. Carly with a Starmie. Okay, that's definitely dangerous. Don't think it matters which one I pick. Should probably always kill. Shadow Ball is slightly more damage. So we just go for it. Oh, actually, Cosmic Power, maybe it does matter. And actually, Double Edge would be more damage than the Shadow Ball. It was not enough, and I think Double Edge would have been enough. What do I want to do against this? Starmie, of course. Like, this could be Surf Thunderbolt, which means both Claydol and Skarmory are weak to the Starmie. Actually, I probably know which one it is. No, I don't. For some reason, there's multiple max speed Cosmic Power Starmies. It's probably gonna recover. Wait, it didn't have leftovers, right? Which means it's... No, they both have dry powder. These are so annoying, actually. I guess I'll stay in. Psychic. Well, I know which one it is now, but... Oh, I guess because it sees I can kill it. It doesn't recover? Yeah, I was thinking about how it could recover this turn and then next turn it outspeeds and recovers again and is at full health. But the AI doesn't understand that. As long as we don't get frozen, we're fine. Hello, claydol. With rock slide. I think probably the best move was always to switch. But this will work out anyway. Oh, it's Lumberry. I could have known that. This one has Swagger Psych up, so I kind of want to kill it fast. Okay, now we're fine. Now I can rest. Didn't really want to rest and then it starts swaggering and Psych up and I hit myself in confusion. And it gets a couple of good hits with Rock Slide. Could have been a problem. Gonna go for a curse. Yeah, we're fine even with the flinch. Like maybe, I think if he crits this turn I die. Didn't crit but did flinch again. So we are gonna be either asleep or very weak when the next Pokemon comes out. Probably not gonna matter. Maybe if it's Metagross again. Okay, we're at least asleep. We should be fine now. Maybe a latios could be a problem. Other than that, I'm not sure. There's anything that's really big problem, like Metagross can be a problem. Oh, hello, Satu. You're not a big problem. There we go. Last battle. It hasn't been that fast because of... Well, I guess mostly because of the skarmory. Let's just double edge again. One shot again. Alakazam. It's not the trick one. It did a chunk. Does Shadow Ball kill? I know the Alakazams have like a weird amount of bulk. I'm not sure about this one though. It's gonna be a 2-shot. Do any of them... It could still be trick actually. I just barely don't outspeed, but doesn't really matter, I think. It's guaranteed to not be Elemental Punch. Oh, we did outspeed. It does have an Elemental Punch. Was there one set I didn't check? Oh yeah, there was. This one has Bright Powder, I think. Okay, we didn't miss. This could have been Explosion from the Jinx. Explosion, Protect on our Explosion, depending on which set it is. Actually, I'm not sure if this trainer can have that one, because I didn't check. That wasn't a super fast round, but it wasn't super slow. I mean, compared to some of my rounds with the Moltres team, it's definitely a lot faster. It's still faster than the fastest round I got with that. I do feel like I don't really want to switch into claydol that much. Usually want to switch into skarmory. Oh, hello. Well, I definitely don't kill this. So I think I'm just gonna switch to skarmory. There's a decent chance it goes for Earthquake as well. No, actually it goes for Brick Break. Always. I didn't see the Brick Break. That's some damage. It's actually Choice Band, which means we could just switch into claydol and take very little damage. Or we can curse up and also take very little damage unless it crits, of course. But if I have enough HP, it doesn't kill me even with a crit. And we have time to rest, so I think I'm gonna curse. Because it would take a while to kill this with claydol. It's actually max defense, max special defense. It is adamant, so it still has really high attack. Yeah, that already does so much less. I think I'm gonna rest now to avoid getting crit. Oh, I won't avoid getting crit, but I'll avoid dying to the crit. Of course, a double crit could still kill me. Yeah, we're definitely gonna stay out of crit range, I think, with leftovers healing. I'm not sure what the high roll crit's gonna be, but it's not gonna be very high. And I'm just gonna keep setting up. I'm gonna turn on the lights, so I'll be right back. Alright, I think that's +4. No crits. +5. This is not gonna do that much. Slaking is very bulky. But of course, Metagross resists and also very bulky, so maybe we can two-shot this. Let's see. No, not even close, it's a free shot. Which means, of course we could crit, but I think I'm not gonna attack on the next turn. In case we get crit. That was a high roll, I think. So if we get crit now, I can just rest. We don't get crit. I'd rather not be like at 25% HP when the next Pokemon switches in. Arcanine, okay. That's too bad. This one, well, we have Select Berry, so we're gonna outspeed with Select Berry. Oh, but it has extreme speed, so never mind. We're just gonna die. We don't even activate the berry. So we're definitely dying to overheat on this turn. Is there anything? I can't really do anything. Oh, that's Crunch as well, of course. That's an easy kill. But that's fine. I'm surprised it didn't extreme speed, like there's no way this survives, right? Oh, we even get a crit? But even without it, there's no way, this is 0 bulk Arcanine. Another fire type. I feel like I faced this team during the bingo. Is it countering me? Yeah. Like, there's no way I outspeed a Magmar. Do you not have a fire type move? It actually doesn't. Oh, but it doesn't have focus band, so I don't have to worry about anything, so I can just let Skarmory go. Huh, counters again. I guess it didn't kill with Crush Chop. We could have easily survived, but this is gonna be slightly faster. That sounds like a dragon tamer. If dragons are his #1 choice. Maddox, watch him have... Oh, okay, Latios. This might be... we probably one-shot this. But do I one-shot it with... Shadow Ball? Let's see, the bulkiest one has Bright Powder, of course. Stuff like Focus Band and Bright Powder are definitely an issue with Slaking, because you go from killing it in one shot to not being able to move. Like, that's definitely part of the reason why I didn't want Slaking. Let's see, what's the bulky one? Latios 5 maybe? This is a difficult Pokemon to deal with, so I'm gonna do some calcs here. Okay, Shadow Ball might be a roll. I'm gonna go Double Edge just to be safe. There's a chance this does not kill. But it did. Aerodactyl. That's not a dragon type. I'll go Skarmory. Even though claydol resists rock types. Let's see, this one, does it have a fire move? No, it doesn't. Somewhat surprising, given that it gets Omni Boost sometimes. You would think, like, they gave it Dragon Breath. Why? Oh, and Roar, I can't boost up too much. If I boost more, it will start roaring, so this is gonna be the last one. I'll just toxic. Because air lace is not gonna do that much. Another ancient power, I think that's the last one. Question is it gonna Dragon Breath or is it gonna Aerial Ace? I have +2 defense, but it has no special attack investment and Dragon Breath is resisted and pretty weak. Aerial Ace. Which we heal back with leftovers. Oh, it's switching things up. That did less. But it could paralyze me, which is annoying, of course. But since I'm still asleep, it doesn't. And Aerodactyl is gone and we're at full health at +2. Dragonite. Okay, it had a majority dragon types. I'm just gonna go for damage. Rain Dance is probably Thunder. Yeah, it's Thunder Surf. Interesting moveset, and also Earthquake. Since it didn't go for Thunder, it probably does not one-shot me. And it definitely did not one-shot me. Like, so, when they have Thunder Rain Dance, and they can one-shot you, they don't set up the rain, they just try to kill you. Of course we die this turn to a Surf. I was gonna say I could switch to Claydol, but I would have died. This has Quick Claw. If we get paralyzed, okay, no problems. It might have been better to go to the Claydol just to stall rain turns. I have Endure so I can survive. Wait, oh yeah, we're worried about the Quick Claw. Yeah, I can Endure. That costs an extra rain turn. Then we go for Explosion. If it gets Quick Claw, that's fine because it's out of rain turns. Blissey. Surely we kill a Blissey. Right? Actually, no. We don't kill Blissey. Well, it's a roll with double edge. And we take 50% recoil, almost. I could switch into Skarmory and Toxic this, but one of them has Calm Mind. And that would be bad. Actually, two of them have Calm Mind, but one is Ice Beam, that's not that bad. We're just gonna double edge, let's see if we get the kill. It's a 75% chance to KO. that's a lot of recoil. Umbreon, okay, that's just as bulky. But we don't have to worry about the Calm Mind Fire Blast. Time to curse up, kill this with Aerial Ace. We can also try to land a Toxic. Not sure if this has a Lumberry or leftovers. Could be both. Confuse Ray. I think... no, it's not guaranteed. Could still be Bright Powder or leftovers. But even if we hit ourselves, it's not gonna do any damage. Our defense is going up much faster than our... oh, we snapped out already. It's going up much faster than our attack. So after every curse, we deal less damage to ourselves. Still doesn't tell me what it is. But we'll find out now, as long as I don't hit myself in confusion. So I didn't go for Confuse Ray. It's leftovers. Yeah, the other one has Baton Pass, so it might have gone for Baton Pass because it can't really do anything. Like Feint Attack does no damage. Of course, it could still boost up further. It gets to live another turn. But even if it's the longest confusion ever and we hit ourselves every time, it's not gonna heal out of my range. Gets a crit, still does nothing. We hit ourselves again, which is kind of fine. Because that means we get rid of the confusion faster. Well, as in, like when the next Pokemon comes out, we have a much higher chance of not being confused anymore. And that might be relevant. I'd rather hit myself. Oh, it's Espeon. Okay, that doesn't really matter. We will live a couple of Psychics. I guess we're not gonna one-shot this. Otherwise it would probably attack. No, never mind. Usually they don't want to set up if you can kill them. But maybe because of Confuse Ray, it saw a chance that I didn't kill it, or just because it does so little damage. Is this another Dragon Tamer? Or was this a cool trainer? Yeah. A Steelix. Does this Steelix have roar? It could, it's not guaranteed. Can we kill this with claydol? It's gonna take really long if we kill it with with skarmory. Earthquake, they all have earthquake, so that's expected. This could be Iron Tail, which would probably deal a lot of damage. Could be exploding on me right now. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Probably would have been better to go into skarmory. But I figured this would be faster. Oh no. Not my Melodic. What do I want to do? Does skarmory wall this? I could obviously go for the toxic. But if I toxic it and then it kills the skarmory, that means it has Marvel scale, which boosts its defense by 50%, I think. And obviously that's not good for Slaking. Let's see. Oh, if it's 170, 170, we actually have a 50% chance to one-shot. Guaranteed one-shot if it's 252 HP, no defense. There's one that always survives. It's 170, 170, but it is bold nature. And there's another one we guaranteed kill, which is the one that lives. Surf Blizzard. And skarmory. Well, it might be difficult. We might have a problem installing this. We definitely die to crits. Let's see if this is Hydro Pump or Surf. Mirror Coat, okay, that doesn't tell me that much. There's one that doesn't have Mirror Coat. I'm just gonna go for the Toxic. Well, never mind, I'm not going for the Toxic. This does mean this Melodic does not have Recover. It does have Focus Band, so it could live. They want to switch in on this. Probably we survive 2 serves. I'm not checking damage right now. That's the serve. Okay, maybe we don't because Slaking has low special defense. Yeah, this is actually a max special attack. I just realized. Hopefully it's not focus banned because then we probably lose. Okay, that's fine. Salamence. This could have Flamethrower, which could be an issue. Well, I'm surprised it went for Flamethrower. Ouch. Well, I guess it would just do enough damage. Do I kill this with return? I'm kind of afraid that I'll die of recoil damage. I'm pretty sure I'm guaranteed to die if I use double edge. There is like a 6% chance it survives. Okay, we didn't get the minimum roll. Oh, this is Gretel, I think. It is. Oh boy, another Starmie. We definitely don't like Starmies. I'm gonna double edge this time. Oh, we outspeed this one. But that means it's tanky. But it died anyway, because last time it only survived because of the cosmic power boost. Gardevoir. Okay, this is a grass psychic trainer. Let's go to Boomdoll. Oh, it traced Truant. That's funny. This could be an Ice Sponge. Do any of them have... One of them has... Two of them have Bright Powder. So I guess I'll just Shadow Ball, not explode. I outspeed, so it's... No, I can outspeed max speed. Does have Ice Punch, so it could be Bright Powder still. We don't get frozen. Even if we miss this turn, it has to loaf, so we have 2 chances. Cacturn. Hello, let's boom. Yeah, this one does never have Bright Powder or Focus Band. So we always kill. One more battle and then it's time for Annabelle. Brooks again. Typhlosion. Pretty sure Typhlosion can have Focus Band. But what about this one? No, this one is White Herb. May also be wrong about the Focus Band. Swampert. We're gonna go all starters here. I'm just gonna Toxic this. It's max special attack. Max attack. So this will hurt. It will not two-shot me. But I probably die if I go for rest. Well, maybe I live thanks to leftovers. Oh, if it mirror coats, I definitely live. That's a crit. Surprised it still does that much damage, but this is no bulk Swampert. It should die to the toxic before it kills us, I think. Which is good because I don't want to have to switch into Slaking. Well, I guess it's... Oh, that's a crit. Well, so much about it dying before it kills us. I don't think it's gonna die even on the turn. Yeah, I don't think it dies even after the toxic damage it takes this turn. Like I was gonna say, even if it kills us before it dies, we can switch in Slaking and then it dies to toxic anyway. But Swampert had different plans. So we will not switch into Slaking. That's a kill. And Mischievous. Okay. We get out Spad. This Mischievous doesn't have Bright Powder or Focus Band, so we guaranteed win from here. Oh, we also die, but that doesn't matter. Last Pokemon. Now we're up against Annabelle. And I'm a little bit worried. I think my plan is to... I think I know. I want to PP stall by switching between Claydol and my other Pokemon. Then the Raikou, like it only has Thunderbolt, so it will run out of attacking moves. And then we set up 6 curses, I think, and go from there. I could probably just one-shot this. And obviously I can also kill it with Claydol. But then I'm worried about the... Actually... Can I just blow up on Latios? Probably I can. But I'm not sure. Probably don't kill with Explosion. So the question is, do I survive 2 Dragon Claws? I probably do. Yeah, I do. So maybe I can go Shadow Ball into Explosion. That would be much faster. And then we probably, like worst case scenario, we curse up against the Snorlax and Snorlax also curses up. And we probably win from there. I don't know, we might lose the crits. Well, Explosion is a roll to kill. Let's just go the fast method. Is there a world? No, I think... Yeah, I guess there is a world where we could lose. to the latios. Well, we could lose claydol to the latios without killing it. But then we revenge it with slaking. I think we'll be fine. It's gonna rest again, but then we kill this Raikou. And one Shadow Ball into Explosion. I don't think we can go for an Endure play. Not guaranteed anyway. So the Latios will outspeed Claydol. Like if it Dragon Claws twice, it will activate the berry. Oh. That's unexpected. It has Shadow Ball, that's why it's coming out. Okay, we're almost guaranteed to kill this. Oh, I actually forgot. The Latios I think has Bright Powder, so it wasn't really a good play. This can't kill me unless it crits. And I am almost guaranteed to kill it. 87.5% chance. I think I'd rather have it live on 1 HP and then just get a free switch and kill it with the Skarmory. Let's see, Slaking. I probably one-shot the Latios. Assuming I don't miss. Double edge skills, I think. Actually, no. Not guaranteed. There's no way this two-shots me. I'm gonna go for a Toxic. If I miss, I'm gonna go for Aerial Ace probably. We miss? Okay. Let's just go for the Aerial Ace. Then it's guaranteed to be in a damage range where Slaking kills. Oh, that was a crit. I'm gonna try the Toxic again. It will take a while for Skarmory to die. Okay, maybe not. Okay, not that long. We miss again. As long as Slaking doesn't miss, we should be fine. I really should have gone to the +6 with Skarmory because of Bright Powder. Kinda forgot about that. And I wanted to try something that was fast. Don't think it really matters what we click now. We outspeed. And if we miss, we lose anyway. So let's just double edge. Okay, we didn't miss. And that's round 10. Not the cleanest. But the goal was kind of to not play as slow. Just be a bit faster. But if I had remembered the bright powder on the latios, I would have stalled out the Raikou. So yeah, we got the gold with Slaking. It's definitely strong, but I think I prefer Tauros. I also need like I think a different team in the back. Skarmory is good. Claydol. I often wished I had a different Pokemon. I think something that resists fires would be nice. So the Latios I had before. Also Flygon is an option. Yeah, I think the big issue with Slaking is Bright Powder and Focus Band. Like if something survives on 1 HP, it's so bad for you. Like you either have to take a lot of damage, like you already take damage when you shouldn't, but that's of course with every Pokemon, but then you have another turn where you have to give them a free move. You either take more damage on Slaking or you switch. I don't really like that. But of course the extra damage is nice. But also not being able to outspeed Starmies and Ductrios and Sceptiles. That was kind of nice. I did run into like multiple Ductrios with the Tauros, so that was of course like a coincidence. We ran into one today, I think, but we dealt with it with we had Skarmory with +6, I think. So yeah, that of course didn't matter. Yeah, I think I will try maybe more Tauros instead of continuing with Slaking for a faster team. Or maybe I'll find something completely different. But I want to try some things that are faster. And Slaking with its immense strength is of course pretty strong, pretty fast, but not being able to move on the next turn, of course, slows you down again, so not that much faster, if at all. But you do still have some of the best stats in the game. Like I think the highest base stat total in the game even. So it's definitely a good Pokemon, but obvious downsides. You could also just run into Protect. There aren't that many Pokemon that spam Protect in the later rounds. Definitely are a lot of them in the early rounds, but then it doesn't matter because the Pokemon are usually weak. But yeah, that's it for now. Not sure what I'll do after this. If I'll build a special team for the open level. Like I'm definitely not bringing something like the Moltres team because Tyranitar can appear in open level. And that means that I cannot stall with Moltres and then the team kind of just dies. I was also just thinking about like if I continue my streak in level 50, then I can do other things at open level, like some challenge teams or just faster teams like this one was. So I guess we'll have to see. I'll also probably use a fast team to get back to round 20. And then Maybe I switch back to Moltres, or maybe I continue with the fast team until it dies and then I climb back up to 20 and then I use the Moltres team. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll have figured it out by the time this is posted. But I don't right now. So thank you for watching. And there will be more climbing in the tower in the future. This didn't quite meet the emerald only because of the select berry, which I'm pretty sure you can't get in emerald. I'm not sure the select berry was relevant at all. I know it activated at least once. Did it matter? I'm not sure, I don't remember. But you can definitely make it with something like this. Although I would recommend probably something different. Maybe a flygon if you want something simple. Latios if you want legendaries. Latios is just really strong in general. And it definitely worked well on the Tauros team, so it should probably work with the Slaking. But yeah, that's it.